Hello everyone, my name is Kamal and please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Today we'll be talking about quitting your job and traveling full time. It can be a little bit daunting to do that, and if you have some financial backing, between 5 to 10,000 US dollars, I'd say you'd be able to do it. It's not enough to like say put down in a home, but you're at the point where you as a single person or as a couple, you're ready to try something new and meet your bucket list goals. So, that's, you should obviously have that there as emergency funds. And of course, if you have less, that's fine. It depends on the role. It's going to change the role that you're going to take on. So, how much you would work part time or with a job you would take on roles working abroad. So, when I had about only 1,000 US dollars the first time that I went abroad, I went for an opportunity, the au pairing opportunity. And basically that was all I had, a little bit extra. Um, because basically they provided, I had accommodation with the family I was living with. I got food. I took care of the kids, so I had a bit of a job and a little bit of an income. Um, and I could use a car. So, and I had medical insurance as well. Um, So it was very useful for me, and I didn't have to have such a big amount. But if you're going to, just travel different countries, um, and try and get as many countries or places ticked off on your bucket list, then you're going to need more if you're not going to be working as much. If you're going to be volunteering, you're going to need obviously a bigger amount of money in your savings. Other opportunities that you could have less money would be teaching English. You could teach English into anywhere from Thailand to South Korea, Vietnam, China, and the amount of money you earn depends on the country. So the country that I felt at the time was the best in terms of, I'd be able to save money as well. I didn't have to have like more than, I think, 1,000 US dollars to be able to go over to South Korea. Obviously, there were flights in addition to that 1,000 US dollars. But I knew that I wanted to be able to save money when I was there. So in that case, my accommodation was paid for, my medical aid and everything. Um, and yeah, I could save quite a lot of money in South Korea. And so that's why I chose that option because, it was very, very much similar to the US dollar, the Korean won equivalent that I'd be earning, and how much I'd be spending would be a lot less. I was living in rural towns, so I wasn't living in Seoul, like big cities, so I wasn't spending money every day. And you get school lunches as well, so, it's subsidized. So that's pretty cool. So that's the teaching abroad experience, the au pairing experience that I found was pretty useful. Then, if you are just trying to travel, as I said, different countries, you could volunteer. There are work away programs, worldbackpackers.org. There are a number of working websites where you can volunteer your services, get accommodation for free, and then you could just help out in some way. Maybe some people have this farm experiences, for example, and on the farm experience, you could actually just help out, maybe like feed the animals or something. They would specify what you'd need to do and how many hours a day it would be in order to get accommodation, lodging, and be able to experience the real country. So those are some of the pretty cool things you could do. And then, of course, you could work online and part-time and teach English. You could teach English. You can use seriousteachers.com. That's a website that emails whenever there's online jobs available. And then another one for other types of jobs would be someone would be interested in maybe they work in IT and they'd like to move around, say software developer or something, website developer, anything, they could look for jobs on Nomads, workingnomads.com. I'll put the links in the description below. Workingnomads.com has a number of jobs, not only for IT, but I found they had a lot of IT jobs specifically, so that you could work remotely and choose the projects that you wanted. Basically, you see projects come up on their website, and you apply for them. Other opportunities obviously would be vlogging and blogging. You could work on master's thesis, where you could help people edit their theses and make sure that it's grammatically correct, it makes sense. That you could do if you connected with people through university and advertised. So basically there's quite a number of ways to make money online whilst you're working, but sometimes you need that little bit of a savings portion until the money comes through, because sometimes you get paid, a month or two later, depending on how the job works. And usually you get paid on PayPal, so you should open up a PayPal account. And then you could try and link that to that PayPal account to your own bank account back home. But I found that my particular bank doesn't link with PayPal back home. It's mostly for US bank accounts. So I've just started using money online. You can actually use the money from your PayPal account and just like purchase things. Many companies accept PayPal as a payment, so that's pretty handy. It's a very good way to work around it, and you can actually save some money because sometimes things online are a lot cheaper. So that's my splurge for today, and I hope that it inspires you to maybe quit the job that you want to quit and explore a different side of you that you know exists. Thank you. Goodbye.